Hi guys, it's Kaz here from Nice Ship. I'd like to take you on a tour around the beautiful MSC World Europa. If you enjoy this video, please consider a like and subscribe. First up, Deck 6 Galleria, we find the pizza and burger place. I'd describe this as a diner where you'll find complimentary pizzas, burgers and fries, hot dogs, sandwiches, cakes, donuts and even some fruit. Now this was very popular and always busy, so I'm filming here in the early hours. This place reminded us of Sorrento's Pizza on Royal Caribbean, and just like Sorrento's, it's more of a snacky place if you happen to be feeling peckish. The machines you can see here were free to use. So heading out, we come to the Jean-Philippe chocolate shop. There's a ton of chocolate gifts to buy. You can check out the chocolate sculptures. And you can even make your own chocolate bar or just hang out in the cafe at the back. There's a boutique shop. As ever, MSC looking all glitzy and glam there. The Dolce Vita Bar is a lively venue hosting trivia quizzes and music quizzes. It fills up fast, but be careful which seat you choose, as these poles can really block your view. If you didn't book an excursion online before your cruise and you wanted to book one, do it here at the excursion desk. This is also where you'll find the guest relations desk. Heading down the Galleria, Deck 6, more shops in the shopping gallery. Book your next cruise at the Future Cruise desk. And this is the entrance to the Dark Ride, which is a 5D cinema experience. The Luna Park Arena. This is an entertainment venue. Here on the upper floor there was minimal seating if you want to be safely away from the action taking place downstairs. So here on the arena floor you'll find singers and dancers on raised platforms helped out by an LED screen you can see there. Audience participation is the name of the game, which is why you might need a stiff drink from the bar in the corner. There's MSC Bike Adventures. So here is a quick time lapse of Deck 6 Galleria. Also on Deck 6 aft, you'll find the main dining rooms, Hexagon and Esagona restaurants. These are the included restaurants. In these restaurants, you cannot choose which restaurant you want, you cannot choose your table size, you can request it though. Once on board, you'll receive your cruise card and it will have printed on it your restaurant, table number and dining time. We dined at La Foglia on Deck 5, which isn't in this ship tour, it's in a separate video which I will link in the description below. Bubbles Restaurant caters to Oria guests. One of the perks of the Oria experience is anytime dining. So starting on deck 7 forward, we have the World Theatre, home of the production shows featuring amazing singers and dancers. We felt that the shows here were a real step up from shows we've seen on other MSC ships. Again, in typical MSC fashion, everything was all glitzy and glam. The seating here is very comfy with extra wide aisle seats, and there were good views from most places. Next up, the TV studio and bar, situated along the Galleria, mainly hosting karaoke nights. And at the Iris Gallery, you could go home with a piece of work featuring your own eye. Moving along, we come to some of the specialty restaurants. First up is the Butcher's Cut, serving mainly steaks, with seating along the Galleria and also inside if you fancy a bit more privacy. Prices can be a bit expensive, but sometimes package deals bought online can save money. So next up, the Kato Sushi Bar and Teppanyaki. With the sushi bar situated on the Galleria, it could get a little crowded or noisy. This is also an extra cost. Inside is the Teppanyaki if you fancy dinner and a show. This looks like great fun, but we've yet to try it. MSC's charitable foundation supports UNICEF. Next up, the photo gallery. We notice the photographers around the ship helping guests get into some really lovely poses. Hola Tacos and Cantina serves Mexican food. We tried the all-you-can-eat for $18.99 per person. We went here, it was fabulous, but we didn't manage to eat everything on the menu. Masters of the Sea is a casual British experience pub featuring the gym project. The dress code and vibe is super casual. There's even a gentleman's barbers on board. And here's a time-lapse walkthrough of Deck 7 Galleria. Also on deck 7 aft, or back of the ship, is the casino. We thought this was quite a big casino, although I heard some people saying it was a small casino, but I suppose that depends on where you come from. It's got the usual slot machines and gaming tables. The bar has TV screens showing sports. After that, we come to the Panorama Lounge, which is a quiet lounge with a bar by day, sometimes doing quizzes, and at night transforms it into an immersive space for singers and dancers to perform a theme show with an interactive backdrop and an interactive floor. There's lots of seating options, even up close and personal, around the edge of the floor. This venue did remind us of Royal Caribbean's 270 Lounge. On deck 8 forward, or front of the ship, we have the Aureus Spa. There are treatment rooms and a thermal suite area at an extra cost. Next to the spa is the Zest Juice Bar, selling healthy drinks and smoothies. Here's a menu, pause to read. This restaurant is exclusive to Aureus Suite guests, with seating inside and along the Galleria. Why can't all tables for two be like that? Another specialty dining venue is the Chef's Garden Kitchen, which calls itself, and I quote, a micro farm hydroponic garden at sea, where herbs, garnishes and greens are grown. But there's no need to panic, because on closer inspection, steaks and fish are on the menu. And there's even additional outdoor seating. Go to the Elixir Mixology Bar if you want to try a fancy cocktail. And here is what seems to be an add-on excursions counter. Turning around, heading back down the Galleria, first up, a fine jewellery shop. Next to that, the Fizz Champagne Bar. This venue looks a little underwhelming, seeing as it's champagne. The Raj Polo Tea House is coming up. The Raj Polo Tea House is a very fancy venue. It's included in your drinks package. We didn't however have the drinks package, so we ordered 2 speciality teas, which came with free cookies. The cost per tea was around 6 to 12 euros plus auto gratuity. Along the corridor to the upper part of the Masters of the Sea British pub. Again, you can see it has lots of comfy seating. We thought this was a piece of interesting looking art. If you look carefully, the individual pieces of the ceiling move. Here's a time-lapse walk around Decades. Also on deck A aft, or back of the ship, here you'll find the World Promenade, one of the most exciting spaces on the ship. The promenade is 104 metres long, an indoor-outdoor space, offering shops, restaurants and bars along a walkway headed towards electric palm trees, taking you past the stunning Venom Drop slide and ending with spectacular lake views. So working backwards, the Lanai Bar is a comfortable open style bar right next to the wake. Smoking is permitted. There's a sweet shop, Sweet Temptations, at an extra cost. This is where the Venom Drop slide drops you. The slide starts on deck 20. Coming up to a watch shop. All cruise ships have a watch shop. It faces the ship's specialty fish restaurant, La Pescaderia. That's how you say it, I don't know how you say it. This was a lovely looking venue, but didn't seem too popular. Moving down, we have the Coffee Emporium, serving a wide range of specialty coffee at an extra cost. There are plenty of benches along the way. balconies here have a promenade view. The ones at the top end have a promenade and sea view. If you enjoyed this video or found it informative, please consider subscribing to our channel. It's free and really helps us out. In part 2 we explore the upper decks, including the pool deck and buffet restaurants.